I'm Stephen Harker and my cabinet portfolio is called Efficiency and Resources. Big figures in terms of the overall budget is, since about 5 years ago and looking forward another 5 years, our annual revenue budget, how much we spend every year, this year is about £90 million. So far to date we've made savings of around £33 million, and this budget that we're talking about today is another £10 million. So about half of what we spend today we're having to save over that 10-year period. They're very big numbers, but if you think about it in your own income, if you had a household income of about £30,000, the equivalent would mean over a 10-year period it would have dropped from about £30,000 down to £20,000. And if you imagine the changes that you'd have to make with your own personal lifestyle because of a big reduction like that, the council's no different. It's a huge change that we've had to make over that 10-year period. So we've had to make some huge changes in that period of time. Essentially, it's about government's agenda of austerity. Local authorities up and down the country have had their budgets reduced by central government. So essentially, we get money from lots of different places. Some comes from council tax that you and I pay to your local authority. Some of it we get government grants direct from government, and it's that money from government that's been reduced quite dramatically over that period of time, and we've lost lots of money there, and that's why our revenue has fallen. And in addition to that, in that same period of time, there's been a number of extra responsibilities that we've been given. But typically, where we've been given those responsibilities, the money that we've been given from government hasn't fully funded those services. So, two examples of that: council tax support, which is helping people that have low incomes with their council tax. That responsibility was passed to us, but we only got about 90% of the budget. Another example, which is perhaps in some ways much worse, we have a crisis fund that was responsibility used to be the government, was given to us, and in the first year we got the full amount of money, and now we get no money towards that. And that's supporting people that find, for no reason, no fault of their own, suddenly lose all their possessions, and it's that real emergency stuff, so it's real hard-hitting stuff, and we no longer get the funding for it. So it's a combination of two things: lots more services that we're responsible for, and a loss in funding from government is why we are where we are today. I think in any walk of life everybody moans about their manager. They never really understand what they do, and I think it's the same in local authorities. People always think there's too many managers. I mean, the fact of life is, whatever occupation you live in, we have to have managers because that's how work works. Nonetheless, we've made significant savings in the last few years, and effectively what we're doing is, as the local authority reduces in size in terms of its employees' responsibilities, so has senior management. It follows along. So over the time where we've lost the number of senior managers that we have, and it means we've made savings of around £2 million in the last 5, 6, 7 years. And if the authority continues to decrease in terms of the number of employees we employ, then similarly senior management will also fall by a similar, because it's you need as many managers as you have staff. It's a fairly fixed proportion, and that will continue to fall. So whilst I can't say we haven't got any senior managers, no organisation is going to be in that position, but we will continue to cut senior management as our staff numbers fall.